We are downtown, well, we're headed downtown Washington, D.C. We probably are pretty much, but we're down in the
down here.
subway. And so,
cool.
yeah, so the place that we're staying, it's only, if we rode our bikes, it's only about 6 minutes bike ride, but it's about 15 to 20 minute car ride because you got to go all the way out of the park, which takes quite a long time, and then around on the different roads to get to the to the station that you catch. We caught the train out there. It was just a train above ground, and it was at the college out there, so that was pretty good. All right, we're going to give you a couple tips on riding the Metro. One of the things you should know is the Metro here in DC is by far one of the cleanest metros you'll find around the country. So,
Quite pretty.
Yeah, it's really nice and it's set up really nice. Most metros, it's amazing how they actually run. And if you look at the Metro sign here, you can see that there's different lines. So we were riding on the green line, which is, we were out by Greenbelt. And we wanted to go downtown, so you need to look at the other side because the train goes, there's two tracks, right? One's going one way, one's going the other way. So we are out at Greenbelt, so that's the end of the green line on that side of the city. And then Branch Avenue is on the other side of the city. So to go downtown, we want to get on the Branch Avenue version, headed that direction.
You want to look at the end of the line.
Yep, look
Not
at the
just
end
your
of the
next
line.
step.
And the
You'll
train,
never find just the next one.
yeah, the trains have what color they are on them because some stations will have multiple
Here comes
colors.
another one.
Yep, coming in. So it could be green or yellow in this case. So the stations can get quite busy. And one thing is that on the weekends, it's only $2 to ride anywhere you want to go. So
Free
if you're going to
parking.
go, free parking.
At least in our parking
Yep.
lot.
During the week, it's different charges based on how many stops you're actually going to go. And you use these cards here. These are called Smart Trip cards. The yellow one is a senior card, so you get 50% off as a senior. Seniors are 65 and older. Yep. So you got to be 65 or older for a senior card, but it pays to find one. We went to 3 different places. Okay, I have my senior Smart Trip card. This is so that we can ride the Metro, or I can, and I get to ride it half off. And the card itself for seniors is free. Otherwise, for Ninette, it's $2 for the card. But no matter what, we have to add money onto the card to make them work. But this is how you pay at all the Metro bus stations and rail stations. And the place that we finally got it, this is my third place to go, was the library here. And it's best to call ahead. For most part, none of the Metro stations carry the card. Unless you go all the way downtown. But if you do that, then you have to buy a card to get downtown, and the main Central station has them, but then it kind of eliminates the savings possibility. So check out the libraries, give them a call, and see what they say. And the nice thing is that you can put these onto your phone, and then you don't have to carry the cards anymore. So these cards aren't worth anything anymore. I transferred them to our phones.
But our friend gifted us this one, so you
Yeah.
can gift it to someone else.
Well, they gifted them to us, and then I loaded them onto the phone, and then now they're no good anymore. So when you buy a card, it's a $2 fee to get the card if you're not a senior, and then the cards are what you're going to use. So if you don't have a phone, then you're using the card to clock in and clock out, basically, as far as the system goes. So they never put these on a phone, so I loaded them on a phone. Once they're loaded on a phone, then the physical card is no good anymore because the actual card number, everything like that, is loaded onto our phone.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. So if you do find somebody that has cards that are leaving, they can give them to you. That's great. That saves you $2. Otherwise, if you're a senior, you save the $2 anyway.
They can't have it on their phone. They've had to use it as a card the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
once it's loaded onto the phone, the physical card is no good.
Okay.
So anyway, it's a lot cheaper to ride on the weekends, and or after, I think it's 9:30 at night. So if you are going to be down at the mall late for the lights or things, that's something we're planning to do, then it could be cheaper to come back in that situation. But otherwise, it's based on stops. So if you're going to go out to Arlington Cemetery, for example, then it's normally going to be like $5 and something based on the number of stops. And they do have a trip planner that will help you plan out where, how to do all your transfers to different trains. But $5.50, or if you do it on a weekend, it's $2 for her, $1 for me. So pretty cheap transportation.
In our parking lot.
And otherwise, in our parking lot at the College Park is where we're staying at. It is $4.95 for the day. And when you come into a metro station, they always have these pay booths next to them. And one thing you want to pay attention to is this chart right up here, because it tells you whatever stop you're headed to, how much it's going to cost you to get there. So then you know at least how much to put on your card. Don't forget, they also have options for an all-day pass, 3-day pass, and I think weekly and monthly passes. So don't have to just do per ride. Once you have a senior card or you have your card loaded onto your phone, you can come over here at the kiosk, and at this point you could order an all-day pass or multiple day pass, whatever you wanted to. So you just click your card down here at the bottom where it says Smart Trip, and then which is your phone or card, and then you can add value to it or add a pass. Hey, sorry for the interruption here, but we just wanted to put a little quick ad out here. We really appreciate your support of our channel, and there's lots of ways to support us. So if you give us a thumbs up, that's really helpful. You make any kind of comments, that helps out. If you're not subscribed to our channel yet, then maybe check that out. And when you click that that little bell thing, make sure you go in and click all so that you get notified about all of our videos that we release.
You might be our 3,000th follower if you do it right now. We're really close.
We're really close. We appreciate the support. We also have our website, tigneradventures.com, where if you go there and check on our recommendations, you can see different links to different products that we use and we recommend for RVers. We're full-time RVers, and if you click on one of those links, that helps support us, and you don't have to give us a dime. It doesn't cost you a dime to do that, so we do appreciate all your help. One of the cool things is that you can also use that same card to access the DC Circulator National Mall services. It's a one-way bus that goes all the way around the mall, and it's $1 to get on, or 50 cents for seniors, and you can ride all the way around the mall as hop on, hop off. And so whatever you do during 2 hours is what that covers. If you go past 2 hours, then you'd have to pay another $1 or 50 cents to continue on. And last but not least, you can also use it to access the bus system that is going around Washington, D.C. This is something that we did not use while we were there, but it is also available to you to get around areas that the subway does not go to.